Hi everyone, it's your boy Kevin from Caribbean Crypto Tips, back with another video. This video is actually a part 2 to the one I did on Algorand's decentralized governance and decentralized voting. If you haven't watched that one as yet, I recommend you go back and watch that first before you watch this one. But just to jog everyone's memory, let us recall that Algorand is a pure proof-of-stake blockchain. In this kind of ecosystem, those persons that own Algorand the cryptocurrency have some kind of stake on the network. And that means that you're all given a chance to vote on any important protocol level changes to the Algorand blockchain. Of course, your vote is weighted based off of how much Algorand you own, but in this particular blockchain, once you have at least one algo, you can make a vote toward whatever changes you like to see. Now, one caveat that I should make is that code cannot write itself. Therefore, although the voting is distributed amongst the members of the ecosystem, the persons that have to implement the code changes still have to come from the developers that either work for the Algorand Association or work with the association. So remember, the only thing about this process that is decentralized is the actual voting itself, but not the changes that have to be written into code. So now that we have all of that understood, let us see what the actual voting process is like. Now, at the time of making this video, we were in Algorand's third governance period, which started on the 1st of June 2022, and the voting session lasts until the 15th of June, with a 2-day cooldown period ending on the 17th. Now, for each governance session, we are always given a quick overview as to what we are voting on. In this particular session, we are being asked to grant governing power and extra rewards to DeFi participants on Algorand, and also asked to improve the foundation plan for a mechanism to bring community proposals to governance votes via expert governor tiers. Now, as you scroll down, you were given a much more detailed overview of what you are voting on. I recommend always reading the full details before you cast your vote. Now, this first voting measure is all about DeFi on Algorand. It's no surprise that the Algorand Foundation wants to enhance the DeFi ecosystem, as it is an integral part of any blockchain. Now, what they're asking us to vote on is if to give certain DeFi platforms specific or special voting rights in the governance process. In fact, they even said that they wanted to double the voting power of DeFi participants versus regular Algorand holders. Now, for me personally, I can already see the pros and cons of this particular proposal. But let us see what the community has been voting in favor of so far. If you look in the top right hand corner, you can see those that have voted to give increased governance to DeFi. These are all the addresses that voted on that proposal. And you can also see those who voted to keep the status quo the same and only award Algorand holders who participated in voting. Now, if you scroll down some more, you may get some more detailed information. One thing I also want to point out is that the Algorand Foundation does not participate in the voting process. They only give their recommendation. At this point in time, the voting is strictly for Algorand holders. So once we've read all of that, now we can move on to the second voting measure. Now, this second proposal is in relation to what expert governors are supposed to do to help the Algorand ecosystem. And we are asked to vote on establishing some kind of process or framework for allowing community members to bring their own proposals into the governance voting sessions. This reminds me of something like how Project Catalyst is set up on Cardano, where you have an app that allows people to make proposals and vote on the proposals in the ecosystem. Now, in order to actually vote, you have to first connect your Algorand wallet. In this particular case, I'm going to choose my Algo wallet, enter my password, and click on connect. Now here you can see I have a number of Algorand wallets. I'm going to select the one that I want to use voting and click on connect again and then use. So now that I'm fully connected, I just have to scroll down the page and select whichever options best suit my vote. Now, if you are ever unsure as to which option to vote on, you can, if you want, vote with the foundation's recommendations. But now that I've made my selection, I will click on submit my vote. I will have to enter my password into my Algo wallet and click on sign. Wait a few seconds and my vote has been cast. Now alternatively, if you had your Algorand staked on certain DeFi platforms, you still had a chance to participate in governance. One such platform is AlgoFi. Now if you watched my previous video, I would have showed you guys how to lock your Algorand in the governance vault on the AlgoFi platform. Here you can see how much Algorand I have locked away for governance purposes. Now once I head over to the vault tab, you can see the estimated rewards that I would receive after this governance period is over. Now voting on the AlgoFi platform is pretty much in line with the experience you had on the Algorand Foundation website. Here you can see your various voting options. You can see the results of the votes so far as they come in. You could even expand to see what the options are about. Now once you've read all the information, voting is very straightforward. You go to the measure that you want to vote on. In this case, for measure 1, I'm going to choose option B. For measure 2, I'm going to choose option A. And you simply click on cast vote. And because it's a transaction, of course, you have to sign it with your wallet. So I enter my password and click on sign. And once you give the platform a few seconds, you're going to see a message that says your vote has been cast. So now that you know how straightforward voting is on Algorand, let us discuss now how the rewards are distributed. You can't get your rewards right away, you have to wait until the governance period is over. Also, if you remove any of your staked Algorand from the vault before the period has ended, you forfeit your right to get those rewards. So please bear that in mind. So now if I fast forward a couple of weeks, period 3 has ended and period 4 has begun, and therefore I should be able to earn my rewards for period 3. I just have to go and switch to period 3, and there you can see my rewards there on the dashboard. Now in order to gain my Algorand governance rewards, all I have to do is scroll down to the bottom and click on that big button that says claim rewards. And as you can see, I'm going to earn about 200 algo just for participating in governance. So just like before, I have to sign a transaction, give it a few seconds, and my reward should be successfully claimed. Now these rewards are going to be added to your staked vault. If you choose, you can keep them there for the next governance period, or if you want, you can withdraw them and add them to your wallet. As you can see here, all of my algo has been claimed and added to my vault total. Now at the time of making this video, governance period 4 had just started, and I will probably repeat this process again to earn more Algorand rewards and also to participate in helping enhance the ecosystem. Now this basically brings me to the end of today's tutorial video. I hope you found it enjoyable, and if so, feel free to like, share and comment below. Now this channel is not sponsored or monetized by AlgoFi or anyone in the Algorand Foundation. So if you care to help support this channel, you can give me a small donation of algo to the following address. Now another way to help support my channel is by checking out my NFT project over at AB2 Gallery or on Algo Gems. The project is called Algo Arcade, and I have 2 simple missions I want to achieve with this NFT project. Number 1, help build awareness to the Algorand blockchain, and number 2, to create a gaming ecosystem on Algorand. Now each NFT costs about 10 algo, and I made a special effort to help highlight some of the other projects that are on Algorand thus far, such as Tinyman, AB2 Gallery, Alti, as well as Algo Gems. I even made special mention to other NFT projects such as Algowanas. So if you care to help me and my endeavors, you can help support by buying one of my NFTs. This is Kevin from Caribbean Crypto Tips. Thank you for watching.